Take two, let's go! Yo, what's up? It's Blake here. Today I'm gonna give you some advice on buying a car for the first time. Number one, buy a car with low mileage. So you don't want to buy a car that's got above 150,000 kilometers, I find personally, because once you reach 150,000, your car starts showing some problems, either engine-wise or accessory-wise, such as the windows not working, especially if it's electric windows. Manual wind-down windows should be fine at 150,000. The seat wearing down at 150,000. A steering might become a little bit loose. When buying a car, make sure that the person that you bought the car hasn't been in any accidents or anything. You don't want a car that's had any damage to it, especially if it's the frame. Because if you've got a car that's been in an accident and you're going to drive it now, there's a high chance that there's going to be major problems if you crash that car, or there's going to be some wear and tear going on, and yeah, you could crash the car way easier if it's been through some accidents. Number two, or number whatever, buy a car. I find personally, if you buy a car from Japan, those cars are reliable, they last a long time, and especially like the newer models, older models as well, they seem to last a lot longer. So if you're going to buy a second-hand car that's got high mileage, I would recommend buying a car that's from Japan, because they seem to last a lot longer at high mileages. Or if you're staying in a country that's got a popular brand car that also supply the car internationally, such as England's got the Land Rovers, and Germany's got Mercedes and BMWs. If you're staying in areas like that, buy a car that's from that region, because normally they're going to be a lot cheaper to buy there than international prices, and also the spare parts will be a lot cheaper in that country as well. But if you're staying in other places such as Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Brazil, or any places like that, I would recommend going for the Japanese cars. Don't buy any of those international cars, I find personally, if you're not staying inside that area, except for Japanese cars. If you're staying especially if you're not staying in that area. And also parts for the cars will be a lot more expensive if you're staying in areas that are outside the area that the car is manufactured and sold in. So yeah. If you're a first time buyer buying a car, I recommend buying a second-hand car, not new. Just because they're cheap, and if you wreck it you can save a bit of cash. So a summary to look for when buying a car: mileage, don't be afraid to break the bank too much, keep it safe, drive safe, but what do I know? This has been Blake signing out. I'll put down in the description a bunch of articles about buying cars and first time buyers, just to help you guys out even more. Alright, see you guys, cheers.